Hello, it's September 27th. I am Sam, head of the Academy here at Adara, and let's go through a daily update. So starting with Bitcoin, the dump is real, 81.05, making lows on lows. So there's just been continuous selling pressure. Yesterday was just ripping lower throughout the day. First to test, I want to show this. So a really nice entry for short right here as it came over. This happened over a 15-minute time period. Could have taken the break right here, and what is that, around 300 points. Then the shorts got swept all the way back up. Could have reshorted at 84.50 and taken it all the way back down to 77.50. It's a really nice opportunity for shorting yesterday. And it looks like it's going to continue today. So right now we're having just seems like a continued sell-off. How's the delta, Paul?
Still all shorts.
Yeah, it's still all shorts. So taking a look at the data coming from Coinbase, it's just heavy shorts happening, heavy shorts. Nobody's coming in to bid yet, which is not good if you are thinking about a rebound anytime soon. Taking a look at the one-year chart again. Let's throw it on. Again, when I mentioned yesterday in the one-year chart, we're trading at that 79.80 most traded price. After this, 6,400 is the next book on the cards. Again, my theory is that we're going to kind of consolidate in this 8,000 to 8,800 area, maybe not even that, 8,000 to 8,600, and just kind of consolidate lower, and then have another drop off down to 6,400, 6,000, around there. There's really no buyers at the moment, and until the buyers come in and we start to see positive delta on the sales, it's not looking great. So let's look at ETH. And we'll take a look at a one-year chart. So one-year chart of ETH, wow, that was really a big run up. I haven't looked at an ETH chart for a while, just mainly because I've been trading Bitcoin. So let's remove all of these drawing tools. All the drawing tools, okay. So for ETH, it's going to get interesting when we get back to 136.60, which is the one-year most traded price. I would fully expect to get back there. This 220 short was a very nice area. If we break through 136, it's all the way back down to 115, which is shows here that was really a strong buying area down here. I don't expect to get down below 116.50 anytime soon. So we will see how that plays out. Let's look at the other majors. Let's look at Litecoin. So Litecoin on the one-year chart, it's going all the way back to 30 bucks. This pump that we had, ooh, wow, what a pump. So this was the halvening pump, right? And it was really buy the rumor, sell the news here. That exactly after the halvening happened, there was less money to be made on the mining, and there's been continuous selling all the way down as people have taken advantage of this time to be able to get out of Litecoin. On the 5-year, well, it's not going back to 3 bucks anytime soon, but let me see if I can get a 2-year. September 27th, 2000. Let's go back 2 years. So on a 2-year, we get a much better picture of the volume, and the high note is at 56 bucks. After that, it's all the way down to that would be complete and utter just destruction for Litecoin. Looking at the other majors would be XRP. Back down to 24 cents. Let's take a 1 year. So back down to 24 cents. Really nasty. Right, so looking at Ripple, and taking a look at the 5-year chart, or maybe this just may be all, right? The 14 cents is probably the bottom of the area, which means that we're looking at about a 50% decline here from Ripple before we get to the bottom of the value. And then after that, it's hard to say. So let's take a look at the 1 year again. 1 year looks nasty. Currently trading at close to 1 year lows. It's really bad. Let's go 2 years ago and see where the volume is. So 2 years is about 16 cents. Most traded price is 23 cents. I would be looking for that as we go back into the lows as Bitcoin comes down. Could get really nasty soon. So one thing that happened, and not very many people are talking about it, especially the Moon Boys, is that Venezuela has Bitcoin stash and doesn't know what to do with it. So I don't have a Bloomberg subscription, but the block did a really good job of summarizing it and saying that the Central Bank of Venezuela is running internal tests to determine whether it can add cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin and Ether, to its international reserves. The test came at the request of Petróleos de Venezuela, S.A., the oil and natural gas company. So they want to pay the company's suppliers on its behalf using the Bitcoin and Ether it has obtained. But this is still under sanctions. So if the United States government can find out which addresses are associated with the Bitcoin that Venezuela owns, if the United States government can find out which addresses are associated with Venezuela's Bitcoin and Ether, those quickly go on the sanctions list. Now, this has already happened once. An Iranian person was sanctioned, or 2 Iranian wallets were sanctioned for being connected with uranium enrichment. So adding more Bitcoin addresses would be nothing new for U.S. sanctions. It essentially means that any and every exchange has to cease operations working with those wallets. And if there are deposits from those wallets or anything connected with those wallets, then they have to freeze it until it can be looked through by the authorities. So I just wanted to bring up this CoinDesk article, and there's a funny quote in here. So anybody that tells you that the halvening or any other supply metrics are going to have an impact on Bitcoin price is completely out of their mind. All of these supply issues, such as the halvening, where the mining rewards are cut in half, this is already known. I mean, this is fully priced into the markets. And anybody that tells you that, all of a sudden the Bitcoin mining reward is going to drop by half, well, it's already priced into the price, and also the mining fees as well too. So there has to be anybody that says stuff like, if supply continues to get cut in half and the demand continues to rise, classical economics shows the price increases. Well, there's 2 assumptions there. We know that the supply is going to get cut in half, but it's really predicated on the demand continuing to rise. So the price of Bitcoin is a pure representation of the demand at the moment, because with no fundamental value that can provide a price floor for it, it's a pure expression of demand. And so the movements that occur both up and down are true emotional they're purely speculative. I don't know what I was going to say. So any price movements up or down is a pure representation of what current sentiment in the market is, because sentiment is the only thing that really holds Bitcoin price where it is or moves it up and down. If people are bullish or bearish, then it moves in one direction. But things like supply issues and halvenings have zero impact on prices, because they're already priced in. We know that they're coming. We know how it's going to affect both the miners and speculative price. The only thing that we can't know is demand. And we can make guesses, but it's not something that's easily discovered. So, and finally, data privacy startup StrongSalt raises $3 million for encrypted API services. So they announced Thursday that they had closed a seed round from Valley Capital Partners. So they will release API product later this year at AWS reInvent in Las Vegas, Nevada. So they bake its encryption services into workflows and applications and pairs with both permission and permissionless blockchains. And CEO Ed Yu said, StrongSalt is chain agnostic as we can work with almost any blockchain. We use blockchain mainly for 3 reasons: availability of data, reliability of data, and shareability of data. And the Raymond Choi of Valley Capital said, currently businesses have to sacrifice security for usability. StrongSalt's innovative platform allows for complete data searchability without giving up sensitive information. So it'll be interesting to see how their product gets rolled out once they bring it to AWS. That's going to wrap it up for today. Oh, wait, one more thing. Australian physicists have proved that time travel is possible. So for all of you moon boys, you will soon be able to go back in time and tell yourself to buy Bitcoin in 2011 when it was $5 or even less. Well, it's going to wrap it up for me today. I will be back tomorrow. Sam from the Academy. And come to adar.io where you can learn, trade, and invest. Come sign up, invite all your friends, get your referral code. I will see you tomorrow.